Baby broad beans with asparagus and jamón. This is one of my favorite dishes from one of my favorite tapas bars here in Madrid. When my brother came to stay, he fell in love with it. It's so simple, it's so delicious. It could be for lunch, for dinner, for a side dish. It's not as famous as it should be. It's from Granada originally. Let's make it famous. Venga, let's go. Hi Spain lovers, welcome to Yoli and my expensive Mediterranean light-filled kitchen with views of the plains of Madrid / the interior patio. It's lunchtime today, so I won't be having as many slurps of wine, but I'll have one with you. And today I'm really excited because this dish that we're gonna cook, it's not as famous, it's not patatas bravas, it's not gambas al ajillo, but it deserves to be. It is so yummy. Habitas baby broad beans and jamón. You'll see this in tapas bars, but there's a place in Madrid called La Castela. Yoli and I made a tapas crawl video there once, and they add asparagus, and then you fry or poach an egg and put it on top, and the yolk just melts into it. It is so yummy. And when my brother Johnny came to stay, we tried this dish. We took him to that bar and his eyes popped. He's been making it back in England, sending photos, and I feel like I have to get my game up to compete against his baby broad beans and jamón dish. So anyway, let's get on with the ingredient review. Yoli behind the camera is getting hungry for lunch. This is a quick dish. Need to feed her. Salud. All right, let's do it. Okay, ingredient review. First up, asparagus. It's spring. I don't know why I'm doing that, but anyway, trying to make it interesting. It's pretty. Okay, the other one, habitas. Habitas are baby broad beans. We've got some jamón. It's not the most incredible jamón in the world, but it's good. And if you can't find jamón, you could use prosciutto, you could use bacon. You can use kind of whatever, but jamón-esque. 2 cloves of garlic. We're in Spain, remember? Half an onion, the classic half an onion from the back of the fridge. An egg. Well, an egg per person. Parsley over here.
Ah,
hide behind it.
that's lovely.
Parsley. So kind of like the gambas al ajillo dish I did last week, this is a dish where you want to get all your ingredients ready first because everything's going to happen really fast. You know, great tapas bar recipes happen so quickly. So we're going to make sure we've got all the ingredients. I'm going to show you that, and then we'll dive into the cooking. I don't know what that means, but that's cooking.
Apparently.
All right, the ingredients. Well, first, the key ingredient, we've got the habitas, the baby broad beans. What I like to do is just let them pour it out because they're in olive oil, and just put them into a colander like that, and then just set them aside so that the oil can keep kind of draining out. So we've got the asparagus here. So I'm just going to show you how I've cut it. So the thing with the asparagus is you want to cut off the yucky bit at the bottom if there is one. I'm sure that has a technical term. But then you want to kind of cut the asparagus up the stalk. So you want to cut the base kind of into small little chunks, and as you work your way up the stalk, get your slices or your chunks of asparagus a little bit bigger because they'll cook faster. It's not a precise science, especially coming from me. So that's your asparagus. That's done. Okay, so you've got your jamón. Yoli actually helped me with that. She cut that up with scissors into smaller chunks. So I'll just kind of show you how the kind of size you're looking for. Kind of however you want, really. Just sort of, you know, bigger, smaller.
Bits.
So the parsley, I had a great tip from someone who left a YouTube comment or an Instagram comment. They said you should cut with scissors. So I've been cutting up the parsley, and now it still needs to be a little smaller though. So I'm gonna cut it a little smaller. So we're gonna get in there. I'm done, I'm out. All right, so parsley done. All that's left now is the onion. You're gonna do into just little tiny bits. You know, I don't know if there's a word for that. Julian. And of course the garlic, little Gerard. Perfect. Oh, and make sure you get your egg out of the fridge a little while before cooking. You don't want it to be cold. I'm not sure why, I'll Google it afterwards, but I know that's important. All right, now let's get cooking. Okay, we're gonna kick off. I'm gonna talk you through the steps because you don't put everything at the same time. It's a little bit like you gotta put different things in different moments. Cooking.
Yeah,
All right,
go figure.
Let's start. You wanna do something first is you wanna sweat the jamón in the oil so that the hamminess just kind of spreads into the olive oil that you're then going to cook the other ingredients out. You're going to sweat the jamón and then take it out and then add it back later. And add a dash of oil.
Done.
As always, I put too much. It's my vice. All right. I intentionally put too much oil in to show you that you shouldn't put that much oil. So I'm dropping a little bit out.
Just to grease it, really.
Just to grease it. And then we're going in. So don't do that. I'm glad I showed you that lesson. All right.
What are you looking for?
This thing.
You need to
It's
start.
like Excalibur. I just drew it from the stone. I shall be your cook. Okay, so one thing I'm just gonna give you a heads up is I'm gonna do the eggs escalfados, as we say in Spanish, poached. So I've reached into the depths here, this kind of dangerous area of the kitchen. Everyone has in their kitchen like that zone where it's like, what the hell is going on here? There's like old oil, there's like oats down there. We don't even eat oats. I don't know where those came from. Anyway, that's where the jug is. I reached in and I'm boiling the water so that that water will be ready to go when I'm gonna poach the egg. All right, back over here. When you fry ham, it becomes like pork crack. The salt, it becomes even saltier and you eat it and oh my God, it's unbelievable. So, all right, so that ham's been sweating. What I'm gonna do now, Yoli, is just get it out onto a plate. I'm gonna set it aside. Sounds like I'm doing a cooking show when I say set it aside. It's very official. So, and then I'm actually gonna shift over to the more powerful heat. So the key then is you wanna do your asparagus next because, you know, particularly these kind of big bits at the end, they're gonna take a bit of time and I'm going in. And you got all that lovely ham juice in there.
Yeah, so great.
So I'm gonna cook these probably for about 5 minutes and then I'm gonna put in the garlic and onion. Notice my use of bowls like it's a real cooking show. I put a dash more oil in just to make sure things don't stick because I'm using a non-stick pan. We're gonna add in the yabitas. These have a little bit of oil on them as well, so look at this. That looks so yummy. The ham back in. The parsley. This is where I get nervous. This is where all the action starts to happen, but wow, look at this, guys. 2 hands,
wow, look at that.
2 hands. We're really evolving here, Yoli.
Do you want to shoot a video yourself?
Yeah. Strap the camera to my head. If you ever leave me, Yoli, I'll get camera head cam and I'll shoot that way.
Sadly.
No, I would stop making videos if you left me.
Oh no!
What would be the point? So this is how I do my eggs. I'm sure this is not a video on how to poach an egg, but boom, put a bit of vinegar in. Wow.
Remember, confidence.
Confidence, all about confidence this moment. Wow, there you go. Wow, look at that, Yoli. I've got a bit of everything in there. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is it good?
Oh my God. I'm gonna get in there, Yoli. Look at that color.
Oh, wow.
Let me get that egg. Let me see if the egg is ready. Ooh, that looks good. Wow.
Look at that.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Looks good, huh?
Haha.
Looks good.
It looks delicious.
All right, let's taste it. Okay, moment of truth. Wow, look at that.
Yum.
Yummy. You want to get that all that gooiness in there.
Yumma.
Oh my God. Spring has sprung. My God, it's such a fresh dish. And I know that sounds a bit crazy because it's like fried up with ham and it's got an egg on the top, but the asparagus, it tastes of green, it tastes of life. Such a delicious dish. This is like one of my favorite, here, I'm going for more. Yoli, you've got to try this.
Yes, please.
Get in there. Get in there. Yeah?
You got it. Again, beautiful, gorgeous. Springtime, yes.
Springtime.
Yeah, springtime has
Springtime.
arrived.
How's it go?
It's
Springtime
beautiful. So
for Hitler.
What? Wonderful. The broad beans, the asparagus there, the egg, the ham. I mean, it's a poem.
It's a poem. Spain Revealed, Kitchen Edition, reporting for duty. We're gonna have lunch. Ciao.
Yes.
See you in the next video.
Bye.